Hello, my name is BD Wood, known as Brian Woodson. I just want to say thank you guys for tuning into my YouTube channel. As always, I'm here to encourage, inspire, motivate, and to have real talk. Today, I want to get right to it, and it's simply removing the clutter. Removing the clutter. In life, we all have clutter. We have clutter in our homes, clutter in our closets, clutter in our cars, clutter in our families, clutter in our jobs, and even clutter within ourselves. So clutter is just something we just deal with in everyday life, right? But a lot of times it's like, well, what do we do with clutter? Well, the answer is you want to clean it up. We want to clean up to make space for something new, right? So in order to make space for something new, not only do we have to clean up, but we have to feel good and confident about cleaning up to allow God to bring something new and different into your life. So my thing is, don't let people overstay their welcome. Don't let people overstay their welcome. I've been evaluating my life, and I do this daily. And I realize that some people I've held on to too long. Some people we try to bring back from the past that was only meant to just simply stay in the past. Some people we may know that we try to repolish it and reshape it and hope that it works out, but in the end, it is what it is, and it's nothing more. You may continue to see them, you may reunite with them, but that's it. You just see them pass on, hey, how you doing, keep them moving. There's nothing more to be done there. And there are some people we try to push away that are truly meant to be in our life, and then there's some that we try to force and we want so bad, but in the end, all it does is bring us to destruction. And I know I've done several videos on people. If you go back and view my channel, such as types of people in your life, stop your open and closed doors, people pleasers, letting people in, the company you keep. But today, we need to remove the clutter. And this is a self-check. I mean, remove the clutter of everything in your life. And I'm emphasizing people because I know that we as humans, not only are we pack rats, and to a certain extent, but we hold on to people that shouldn't be there. God can't bless us with new people or new situations, and we hold on to things in our life, whether it's people, situations, circumstances, things that shouldn't be there if we're not willing to let those things go or allow God to move it out. We could be blocking and hindering the blessing that God has for us. It's okay to have these people, situations, or circumstances for a season, but if God is wanting to move it out, we got to yield and say, God, I yield and want you to move it out and let his will be done. Another question you want to ask yourself, and I go to personal counseling. And personal counseling is important because it helps your mental health, and also just helps you evaluate you. And God blesses professionals, just like he has doctors and nurses and engineers and scientists and teachers and various people that help in different ways. He blesses us with certain people with the knowledge to help us in various ways in this life, and that's a blessing. So we got to ask ourselves, are we giving to ourselves what we want from others? Sometimes I want this from somebody else. I want this love. I want this care. I want this time. I want this. I want that. And I think about that to myself. And I said, I want all this from this special someone. If God, blesses me with that special someone. But I'm like, or even, with a friend or whatever. And I'm like, well, how can I expect this from them if I can't even give it to myself? If I'm not giving myself time, if I'm not taking care of myself, if I'm not, doing the work to better myself, if I'm not taking time to rest, if I'm not giving myself a break, whatever the case may be. And then also, I learned if the relationship is one-sided, which I already knew, it's more like a transaction. It's not a relationship. So why waste the time? Why do we keep dealing with one-sided situations, circumstances, or people? Remove it and keep going. We tend to, keep ourselves in unhealthy situation and circumstances and relationships or whatever ship it is, just so we won't be alone, just so we feel like we're with somebody, or just to keep, you know, for people to see, oh, they look so good together, oh, I got somebody, and make somebody jealous, or to make the outside reception think one thing, but in reality something else. You know what I'm talking about? So we have to remove that and just be real and transparent and honest with ourselves. And remember, set boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Boundaries need to be set in relationships, in marriages, and friendships, and any situations, circumstances, whatever. Because if boundaries not set, people will just run all over you and take advantage of you. You know what I'm saying? And so whenever boundaries are set, it helps you to evaluate what you need, what you want, and what's best for you. So I say all this to say this: remove the clutter. Don't be afraid to remove clutter. Whether it's you cleaning out your closet, whether it's you cleaning out your social media, whether it's you cleaning out, people in your life, whether it's you cleaning, even doing a cleanse in your body, you do your body cleanse and you cleanse your body and start over, and whether you do a new exercise program or a new way you eat, or you clean out your car, or you clean your house, or you just say, you know what, God, and this is the prayer I do. And I tell people this all the time, and they laugh at me. So I'm like, that's a good prayer. I say, Lord, remove the people, situations, circumstances, every day. I pray this, that are not meant to be in my life. Either you remove it, or you show me what to do to remove it. And most times he'll move it himself, and you ain't got to do a thing. You ain't got to put your hand on it, because God knows what we need to help us grow in His kingdom. So this is the same thing about clutter. You can say, God, remove anything that's cluttering me, distracting me, hindering me. Remove those people, situations, circumstances, whatever it is that is not of you, or that is blocking or hindering blessing that you're trying to bring in, because I got this clutter that just sticking right here. Once you remove that clutter, God, you can bring in what you truly have for me, that's specifically for me. But God, I need you to remove the clutter, remove the people, remove the circumstances, remove the situation. And people can be family, it can be friends, it could be classmates, it could be associates, it could be whoever. Situations can be whatever, circumstances can be whatever. Just be open to God and trust His will. So I encourage you today, remove the clutter. Everything ain't meant to be there for a lifetime. We know reason, season, lifetime. We know that. We know people, some people are leaves, some people are stems, some people are branches. I mean, we know that. But we just need a reminder sometimes to remove the clutter. So if we remove the clutter, then God can bring in what is good and best for us at this time. Pray that every day. Be encouraged. Be inspired. And if you do that, God will remove it. And you ain't got to lay your hand on it. If you do got to lay your hand on it, it's in peace, it's in love, it's in understanding, and God works that thing out. And if it don't work out for whatever reason, if it is destruction, God can still fix it. God can repair it. God can restore it. He's God all by Himself. So remove the clutter. I pray this will encourage you, motivate you, inspire you some kind of way. May God bless you. May God keep you. Brian Woodson, BD Wood. I'm out. I love you.